From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return, Brock. Gets this up to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Sir, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Rodgers here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Rodgers. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Washington now to return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Hauled in by Rice. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Breaks the tackle, still going. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Caught, nice gain left side. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Now a give on the counter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Pressure comes, Rodgers. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Off play action, Rodgers. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Rodgers here from the gun. Touchdown! And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Play action, Mahomes. He puts some power on it deep on left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He's got him. That's Pacheco.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Another carry for him. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second and 4. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down. A give now from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. We've reached the end of 3. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. Scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Throwing again, Mahomes. He connects downfield on fourth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's on the move. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Back to the air, Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Completes this one to Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
That's caught for the first. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This will be caught by Watkins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. plowing up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.